a former schoolmate of investigative journalist, Aremeyaw, has revealed his name. According to the former classmate of the journalist, Ansa used to possess some supernatural powers. A former law schoolmate of award-winning ace investigative journalist, Aremeyaw, has recounted a chilling account of incidents he witnessed as a former classmate of journalist when they were in law school. In an interview with mynewsgh.com, the classmate of Ansa narrated how the journalist entered the law school with a mysterious name and could disappear from class moments after he has walked in and taken his seat. According to the former schoolmate, the little I know about Ansa is really shocking, adding that so those who think they can handle him should really tighten their belts spiritually. Ansa and I attended law school together. When asked what name Ansa used in school, he initially refused to mention for fear, but when assured of the nothing happening to the journalist, he opened up and mentioned the name. He revealed that back in school, Ansa was known as Prince Aremeyaw. He used to sit at only the back row, he recalled with a laughter. Why I am telling you this is the fact that even in school, Ansa was exhibiting strange signs of spirituality which used to baffle us. One would see him enter the class and see him seated all right, but before one turned one's head again, Prince Aremeyaw was no more there. Nobody saw him stepping out too. Former classmate of Ansa Aremeyaw exposes him as Aremeyaw, as his friend recalled a situation on one particular day that he cannot forget. He said, on that fateful day, I saw him entering the lecture room as we were all seated. I mentioned his name, Wonderful Prince, just to give him fans, and he winked at me as he took his seat, but all the others in the classroom asked whether I was mad. Where was Prince? I could not understand. There was Prince in his seat, smiling at me. Could they not see him? The 16 other students in the classroom said they could not see any Prince. This frightened even me. Was that not Prince I still could see? And why was he looking so straight at me and smiling? Could he hear the others saying that they could not see him? Why could I see him? He said, recalling how crazy it all felt back then. I approached his seat to touch him for all to see, but when I reached it, there was no one in it. The Prince that was just smiling at me was no more there. I remember how the rest of the students laughed at me, concluding that I was probably suffering from hallucination. According to him, that incident left him really afraid and he fell sick and had to go home. According to Ansa's classmate, upon explaining the situation to his grandfather at Weta, he explained to him what had happened, that he alone could see that Juju student because of the spirit they worship in their own family, which makes one possess the third eye, so it was with the third eye that I was seeing him. The Ansa I know must be a spirit or be in possession of a strange spirit. That was what my grandfather Kofi Hanyadovlo told me when I narrated the incident to him. He warned me to keep off that student. I have since experienced lots more of such sights, whereas I could see people who were dead but others could not see them. I can see witches even now in the daytime, but I am not a witch hunter and my law background warns me about proof, so I normally keep quiet. One does not know whether his spirit is from God or not. Torgbgabliga Govavu, our family priest, was tasked to investigate the source of Prince powers and whether he meant me harm in the class, but Torg couldn't get to the bottom of his powers. He was only sure Prince meant no harm to me, which was why I didn't go to the authorities. When asked how he concluded Prince Aremeyaw was same as Aremeyaw, he said he confronted Prince about it, and why he behaved strangely in class and sometimes disappears, and comes and goes at will, to which he told him the whole truth because Ansa discovered that he could see him when no one else could. Ansa's mate says, seeing the work of Ansa, he will laugh at anyone who intends to embark on the dangerous venture of pursuing him even spiritually. If his powers are from God, then it is hopeless trying to track him down. If they are from Satan, however, then there is hope of getting him, because one could negotiate with a more mischievous spirit to counter another spirit in that realm. Till that is done and his spirit is found to be less powerful than the spirit negotiated with, there is no hope ever of getting Ansa spiritually. He said. He said he is convinced that he is definitely not just another human being. That guy is a spirit or has a strange spirit. Whoever wants to track him will have to be extremely strong. He sees you when you hadn't seen him. He is simply a mystery beyond easy raveling.
Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and share for more news updates.